Hey guys, it's the very unlucky Ginger here. I am heading out on the farm because the other day I made a quick video and I hinted about a tree in the background. I said I'm gonna make a video about it, so I'm gonna do that today for you. But I'm on my way out, and I got to thinking, this is actually what I do. I teach a lot of environmental education. I teach wilderness survival and do a bunch of stuff like that. So if you are interested in learning more about that, comment on this video, like this video for sure. Comment on the video and let me know if survival and tricks and tips and different things like that, if that's something you like or if you're interested in, or if you want to know more about it. Just give me an idea to let me know if that's something I need to make some more videos on, or if that's something, if no one's interested in it, then I'll just skip over it and I'll save it for my other lessons. But anyway, so just let me know in the videos and the comments if survival tips and camping and tricks and wilderness survival, if that's something you're slightly interested in or interested in learning more about. Just hit that comment up and let me know, and I'll make more wilderness survival stuff. So anyways, I'll turn this back off so I can actually walk. I can't hardly walk and keep the camera steady much, but I will catch you back up as soon as we get to the area I'm headed to. All right, later guys. So I'm headed out here on the back part of the farm, and I got to this spot, and I don't know if you can see it real well, but can you see all the cobwebs glowing in the sun from the morning dew all over that hillside? That's awesome. That's so cool. I don't like spiders. But that is really cool looking to see. I hope you can see this. All those spider webs just chilling out. All right, I'm almost to the spot. Hey guys, it's the very unlucky Ginger going for a hike, and I got something pretty cool to show you that I want to show you. One of the things I'm looking for is a tree, and even after the leaves fall off of this tree, it's kind of easy to still see. I got one just right over here. Let me cross this little creek. All right. So I got two trees right here. They both have little balls hanging from it. All right. This one is a buckeye. These are not useful for humans. I don't believe you're allowed to eat them. They are supposed to be, the story I've always heard is half of it's poisonous and the other half's not. And squirrels know which side is. I'm just telling you what I learned. But anyway, so that's a buckeye. And the hole looks a little different. You can see the hole. It's kind of a little spiky, sort of. And then we come over here to this next tree, and this is the one that I want. This tree right there, you can see, has these big green balls hanging from it. And what I do is I like to know exactly where these are. These are walnuts. Walnut trees. We got several here on this farm. Black walnuts, and they are going to have these little green balls, walnuts, that are going to fall off. And I like to mark and indicate where these trees are, simply for the fact that I can look. Now down here at this spot, the grass is really not that bad. I've got some that are in some spots where the grass is like up to my chest. I want to come in with a weed eater or a lawnmower before they all start dropping and try to knock all those weeds down. It just makes it so much easier to find the walnuts after they fall. But what we do is we'll go around and we'll pick up the walnuts. I'm looking to see if any of them have fallen yet. I'm seeing a lot of buckeyes on the ground. Let me turn the camera around. Seeing a lot of buckeyes. I'm not seeing any walnuts falling just yet. Now I got a couple trees where they have started falling, but walking around this area, I just don't see none. So what I'm gonna do, I'll try to use the camera. No. All right, so they're not ready yet, but you can see they're all over this tree, all the way up to the top, big bunches of them. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come through and we're gonna try to collect as much of them as we can. We leave the holes on it. We take them to a place that buys walnuts. It's not a moneymaker. I mean, unless you have a walnut grove of trees and you can just put buckets and buckets and buckets full of walnuts. You're not gonna make a lot of money. But it is money. Money is money. $1 is $1. Here's one. So I got a little black walnut. It's falling. What we're gonna do, I love that smell. Here's several over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come through and we're gonna collect all of these walnuts. Now, what we do is just for easy. I told my son that what he can do is he can make some extra money. I got a bunch of buckets and I'll put them out for him and he can go through and collect walnuts and we'll take them to or the dealer, the buyer, and they'll buy them from him and he gets whatever money he makes from picking up walnuts. And I don't remember how much he made last year, but it was like $50 or 60. But he only collected from like 3 or 4 trees. So this year I think he's wanting to collect a whole lot more. But we don't have to hull them, we don't have to shuck them, we don't do anything. We just take them, we stick them in the big buckets, and we take them off to the processor. He's gonna buy them. They put them in this machine that's gonna go through and just rip all of the hull off of it and get this green stuff off and get down to the actual walnut. And then they pay you by the pound for the walnut shell only, not the green extra pound. So you almost got to take off, if you take 100 pounds of green shelled walnuts, you're probably gonna get about 25 pounds of actual nuts. So you take a lot more weight than what you actually end up selling for. But 25 pounds is what, $5? And it takes, I think we calculated up last year, we was doing it took right at 5 minutes to fill up a 35-gallon tub of walnuts of this. So 35 gallons of walnuts in 5 minutes per bucket. And the more buckets you take, the more you get. But that's what we do use them for. Now, when I was growing up, what we do is instead of selling them, we would take them and we'll put them in the driveway and just dump them out, just like this. Drop them, boatloads of them, put them in the driveway, and then just drive over them back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for a month or so, and just keep just driving over top of them. And the weight from the tires and driving over them they will eventually decay, but it's going to crack this shell open because it's really hard to get this hull off because it's got a lot of water weight to it and it just doesn't work well. And so you want to give it, well, this one ended up being not too bad, but it takes forever and you want to wait. It's not ripe yet, so you want to wait and just let this sit for a month or so until it comes solid black, and then you can take them, you can crack them open and you can eat them just like the walnuts you buy in the store. But that is fresh from the farm walnut. Thanks, guys. Back at it today with some tree identification tips for you. So we got, here in Kentucky, we have 3 different types of leaves on our trees here in Kentucky, and I've got all 3 of them right here in this one spot. So this is perfect. I'm going to start off with the sycamore. It's not the best leaf, but that's a sycamore leaf. And this is what we call a simple leaf, where the woody part of the branch comes out and then the stem of the leaf comes off the woody part of the branch. That is the leaf. That's a simple leaf. Simple. One leaf. And then I got a young black walnut tree right here. And let me find a real good example. I'm going to take where the woody part of the branch comes out, and then I've got the stem. And how many leaves are on this? Let me know in the comments. One. This is one leaf. This is a compound leaf. It has one stem, and then these are the leaflets for the whole leaf. So this is a walnut tree. It's a compound leaf. So one leaf, leaflet. Okay. Now, next. There's a couple trees we have here in Kentucky. The Kentucky coffee bean tree, which is a Kentucky heritage tree. I don't have any on this farm. I got some on my mom's. But here on this farm, we've got thorn tree. And this is also one leaf, because where the woody part of the branch comes through, the stem comes off. And then, but this one is a double compound leaf. So this is how many? There's only one leaf here. So this is your leaflets, like on the other one, but yet these little bitty pieces, that's your sub-leaflets. So this is one leaf, this is one leaf, and this is one leaf. It's the cool thing about trees. They all are a little bit different. Now, we also have another type of tree here in Kentucky. I'm going to show you it. It's right here. Is the evergreen, or a lot of people call them cedar. It's actually juniper, but this is more than one leaf here, because you got the woody part of the branch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little piece off, this little bushel, bundle, and this is all where the woody part of the branch comes out. This is all one leaf. So if you're doing a leaf identification project or something, this would be a cedar or juniper leaf. This is one leaf. Pretty cool. So, all right. A lot of people call these Christmas trees, but anyways, just giving you a little bit of knowledge. Thanks, guys. So here's our black walnuts in the yard. You can see this tree is quite a bit older. It's a lot bigger than the other one I showed you. And when the whole falls off, here's one from late last year. Find a good sunny spot. There's one that's from late last year that we didn't pick up that is turning all black. And this is the shell on the inside of it. So it grows on the tree looking like this. They fall off. You put them in the driveway, drive over them, and then once they turn brown, you can literally, it'll come right off. Now it does get real hard when it's drier than it does when it's wet like this. So, but you want to wait until they're black, and then you can crack them open, and there's your fresh from the farm walnuts.